Culture and CLIL. Unit 9. Page 195. Exercise 2. Read and listen.
Andy Warhol. Popular art, or pop art, began in Britain and the USA in the 1950s. It was a new type of art created for ordinary people, which celebrated post-war materialism and consumerism. Artists used everyday images from popular culture, such as TV, cinema, and advertising, which were easily recognizable and didn't need interpretation. One of the most famous figures in pop art was Andy Warhol. Born in 1928 in Pennsylvania, he moved to New York in the 1950s and entered an underground world of popular culture. Many of his most famous works were produced during the 1960s, including pictures of well-known American products like cans of soup and tubes of toothpaste. He also produced enormous prints of famous people like Marilyn Monroe and Elvis in bright colours. Warhol was criticised by many traditional artists and critics who believed that art should be more noble. But Warhol was interested in the mass media and the commercial side of art. In 1962, he founded The Factory, a studio to mass-produce his art and to be a meeting place for artists, writers, and musicians. At this time, he also experimented with music and film and collaborated with the rock band The Velvet Underground. They rehearsed at the Factory, and he designed their debut album cover. But Warhol's eccentric ways were also controversial. In 1968, he was shot by Valery Solanas, an artist at the Factory. Fortunately, he survived and continued to work into the 1980s. Warhol died in 1987, aged 58. The art world was changed forever by the pop art movement, and today Warhol is recognized as one of America's most influential artists. His works sell for millions, and everyone has seen an Andy Warhol image.